Vitality good last year, struggling this year, roster change, one of their veteran players, and yet to have a win. So...
And also, in the other side of things, just from nuggets you were throwing at me during the death segment, was that they're super damn young. Extra Soul are average age of 21. So these guys have got a lot of time and room to develop. And we're into our pistol. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get this one started. 1xBet is leaning Vitality's way, and understandably so. And we get to see ZywOo rocking a P2K. All right, well, everyone in the community is now going to start to shift if this is an ace with the P2K. Here it comes. 2 to hold. Masuta's there. Crossfire to bait in. Need Masuta's swing. Looking great. Look at that with the 2 of them combined in entire round 1. Just like that. Flurry of 4 frags. And just JT wondering where it all went wrong.
All right, well, it looks to me like old JT is probably going to go down very quickly here. Drops down the ladder. Takes down ZywOo. We'll need to find... just 4 more. Just 4 more kills, you know?
Just, yeah.
1v5 on the pistol from the in-game leader here. It's very unlikely. Molotov lands, but he's already dead. So there you go. 1 on the board for Vitality. And look, I think that there is so much to talk about with this little French roster. Well, maybe not the little French roster, probably the only French roster at the moment competing towards the top tier of Counter-Strike. And it's crazy to me, right? And I think it was crazy to the scene to see RPK I don't know if it was out of nowhere, right? We were talking about the struggles of the team and a change had to come in, but considering they had the whole Nevera situation, it's like, okay, well, they've just brought in a whole new name.
Yeah, I think I mean, what happened with Vitality, it's definitely a conversation for more than just a Glock Eco round, but I think to start that conversation, just having RPK as a blunt object who you could put on long and he could always get 2 when tested, you know, like his veterancy, his experience was volumes of Vitality's success, and I think they were obviously holding on to that for as long as they could. It just got to a point where you couldn't. And
there's been some questions as well around the ZywOo level performances. Now, I want to make sure everybody understands before I go too far with this one that ZywOo, Simple, Device, Nico, those type of names are held to a different standard than everybody else, right? Because they perform at such a high level consistently. Now, ZywOo's had some spotty performances in recent time. Oh, Shox with 4.
Oh, it's lovely.
Is JT last again? Let's see. ZywOo won't allow Shox to get the ace. And now we should be getting into the gun round.
Is ZywOo fully absent skins? Like, is he just trying to be a whole new generation?
Well, he doesn't have a knife on right now.
No knife, no P2K skin. I don't know. Either way, we do see Shox getting all 4 here on the FAMAS. 300 kill reward for that. Nice control and nice angle, of course, on that Z-axis. Those unarmored Glocks didn't stand a chance, but they will now. We've got armored AKs. We're going to be seeing a little bit of a distribution of smokes and flashes. Not Dream Util, but neither is the Dream CT setup. Aggression from Apex, rocking the scout. JT to receive. They're across, and we'll have to fall back to respect the potential of that playground swing.
Yeah, Marky on your screen right here. Been impressed with him so far. Been looking pretty good on European soil. I'm sure there was lots of question marks about it before we saw him actually getting a chance to compete over here.
I mean, God, just the fact that he's never had the event experience that people on this Vitality squad have had. Now he gets to go toe-to-toe. And this is for your event life. They can knock Vitality out of DreamHack today. Marky hunting, nice find, needed that one. Shox shut down early and first blood drawn. They can build upon that. ZywOo spots the doors blown off as well as a presence within it. Fang there alongside Marky. Short pipe being taken, short water control is theirs. God, with only 1 M4 left as well, what's Vitality's best kind of foot forward here? With 50 seconds left, is it a gamble and then save if they don't? Or?
Yeah, it looks like a gamble call is already coming in here, right? You can see ZywOo and Masuda rotating over to back up Kyojin, and old boy Apex is now just going to be jump spotting on the side. They made the right call. Kyojin needs to step up. He spotted a few here. Under pressure now, the flashes are coming in.
Yeah, great flash turn by Sonic. Already the duel won by JT. Need another. Need 1 more from the AKs. Fang's the one to provide. It's only Masuda. He's gone. ZywOo looking to make it interesting. He's landed a tag in the MP9, just not the weapon for the job. That's 3 from Fang. And I mean, I'm going to straight up grab him and throw him in the same pool I was talking about with Marky. This guy, 18 years of age, flying over to European soil and getting to hang with the big boys. This is every Counter-Strike nerd's dream.
Yeah, and I think that this online era that we're in right now is a nice little halfway house for a lot of these players that we haven't seen, you know, competing at the top level. You get to come over and play against the best teams, but you're still doing it in a controlled environment, right? You're not at the LAN, there's not the big crowd, there's not that whole pressure of that environment, but you're still, well, right here, DreamHack Masters Spring.
If they were doing this at DreamHack Masters Spring and we had a crowd, they'd have just had to watch as ZywOo walk out and everyone's chanting his name and they're all sweaty and jiggly.
Oh, Fang, look at this, the pressure. Shox is down straight away.
Ooh, and now on notice is ZywOo. Get out of there, son. I don't think it's a fight for you. continues to stand his ground. Fang takes long. He's taking initiative and taking space. That's a lot. If he's tucked into the blind spot already, God, there is so much wind behind them here. They are actually sailing straight up long.
Look at all the space. With 1:20 left on the clock.
There's 3 of them, but no. Fang, you're not brave enough to push now.
Nobody's looking his direction at all. If he pushes past that line drawn in the sand there of long, this could be the perfect timing, but a little bit tentative because he's probably questioning why he has so much space right now.
Here we go. Oh no, Apex has caught him. That was such a powerful position from Fang, just lost out by the negligence, dare I say it, of Vitality's defense there. Kyojin, new addition to Vitality, get to frag, and he continues that way. The trend extend by Sonic, and yeah, you're right. 4.
Oh, maybe not.
The M4s now one trap towards Graffiti and executed. This is going to be an awkward one. Do they want to commit? ZywOo, $0 in the bank. You just can't afford to lose that AWPing presence with the bomb ticking and no kits on that AWP. Keep what you can. Happy to see Extra Salt equalize, though.
Yeah, look, 2-2 now, and it was actually Shox when he pushed forward. He had the AWP. The fact he got run down was more than just the kill. It was the AWP stranded. So ZywOo couldn't pick it up. He couldn't be a little bit more mobile without looking for picks, taking back space. Able to save it here now, so that's great going forward for Vitality, but yeah, a bit of a rough way to start those 2 gun rounds, really. Na'Vi
performing without Simple, Vitality performing without ZywOo. Maybe we'll get Extra Salt performing without OC. I don't know.
Imagine that, right? Like that. I don't know how many people tuned into the Na'Vi VP series yesterday, but it was one of those performances where you can see Simple is impressed with his teammates, right? He's clapping when they're getting stuff. It's like, well, if you're getting the tick of approval from Simple, something's going right.
Yeah, good vibes.
And Bit was playing fantastic, right? I'm really hoping it's not one of those Na'Vi anomaly performances and then everything goes wrong and it kind of cascades.
They just start arguing in the middle of a semi-final again.
I've been scorned before by the Na'Vi hype train, you know, so we'll have to wait and see. But we're going straight over towards the B bomb site on OC. Smoke towards heaven, flashes are through, and they're in a lot of trouble.
Kyojin is dead, and his friend is 2. Apex is sticking around. Manages to recover an AK and nearly ahead. OC was there, does put him dead though, and now with the saved AWP, nothing really for ZywOo to do.
Yeah, nice little mix-up there. There's a big risk in that kind of a maneuver, especially if they go for like a 4-man stack and the AWP is there as well. And yeah, you could, but it's one of those situations you never know. This is Counter-Strike, right? So they've hedged, they've gone, we'll go for a hard B. We can probably use our utility proficiently enough to obscure the vision of the AWP and get on in nice and easy.
So we can describe that one as an educated guess.
Yeah, because like I know that people can be critical of being fast on anti-ecos or going fast against, you know, saved guns, but sometimes it's, especially on a map like Overpass, imagine you're doing a default spread and ZywOo gets a pick long, right? And then you're like, okay, well, we know the AWP's long. Meanwhile, he's rotated back towards B.
Yeah,
you got a guy walking up short. Oh, ZywOo's there. And then you're already down 2 men, right? So you need to really, I'm not saying consider all your options, but you're hedging in a lot of these scenarios, right? You're trying to avoid that danger. Here they're able to do so. ZywOo holds on to the AWP. Shox will go down to OC.
Yeah, it's as easy as A, B, C, and we do have a B. It's going to be the secondary stream. Furia taking on Pain Gaming, gets the South American showdown on Nuke to start off proceedings for this best of 3. It's Pain's pick, and so far it looks like they're on good stead to find an early T round. Already got some control on that lower side. So you can check that out. That's ESL_CSGO B over on twitch.tv. Easy to find. And we're back into the action. So we do finally get to see an AWP in the buy round for the CTs as opposed to just the saved and early frag. Shox, quick smoke monster. That's so deep. You really can't disrespect that. Masuta finds nothing on the jump, and Fang looking very, very ferocious towards short. Look at him. So comfortable to take these fights. He's already halfway into the site. Apex, though, happy to knock him on his ass. No support from his teammates. I say that as Sonic does provide a lot of smoke deployed by the CTs early here.
Yeah, they forced a lot of rotations, they forced a lot of utility, and they're keeping 3 players stuck towards this B bomb site. There is space towards A, but Marky and JT set in Monster here with the bomb. Are they going to boost? Over the smoke they go.
Okay, Kyojin. Ooh, yikes. I don't think that will be heard, but they don't know that. On the barrels, can't adjust in time. Yeah, that's a problem. 2 frags to find. Kyojin provides them both. And a third just a little too far out of the realms of possibility. OC sticking around now with Sonic, and Sonic's gone very low. Just finished off by Shox. Now the bomb committed already through that monster pipe really does make this almost impossible for OC. He's going to have to try and play the clock a little bit, let that util be drained down. In fact, that was the very last can of flame. See what you've got for us, OC. First fight found. Shox' swing is neutralized as well. Problems now for ZywOo. 6 HP, but it's against the AWP. It almost... Bit of an equalizer in that respect. 15 seconds as he prepares to plant. Fake. ZywOo starts his crawl. That does really screw OC's chances. Needs a head. ZywOo's the one to provide a solid attempt, but that is going to be the equalize. 3-3. ZywOo clutches up.
Yeah, it did a lot there, right? If we consider the long of this game here, that's a fantastic round from OC. Gets the bomb down, finds 2 kills, and that forces Team Vitality right now to drop a couple across. But if you look that in the microcosm of that one round right there, well, OC probably good for that if he gets the bomb straight down. ZywOo not ready for the fake. He can take that fight and he wins it. It's just that decision-making, right? You never know. And this time, ZywOo's come out on top. The double AWPs, well, they're going to be in play here as we just take a quick look at the finishing blow from ZywOo. Shox onto the big green, same for ZywOo. On the other side, OC's picked one up, and we get back underway with the gun round. 6. This would be round 7. That was round 6.
You were just excited because you saw 3+3, weren't you?
Yeah.
One of those few math problems me and Chad can both guarantee.
Once we get after 5+5, it gets a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, God, yeah. You start throwing those double digits into me.
I'm a dancer's son. I think we go up as far as 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
A boot scooting, baby, driving me
so crazy. My upset. No, I'm not going to carry on.
I dance all day.
Thank you. Is it Romeo or Rodeo?
I don't know, dude. I don't know the lyrics.
That was Steps, by the way. One of the
5, 6.
Naughty's classics. Saz is the boost. Good to see that one pay off. And ZywOo didn't see that one coming from a mile away.
Yeah, it was a double AWP A-hold, right? So Shox is still lying in wait towards long. And now that ZywOo's fallen, maybe they won't expect another. He has fired a shot. Never mind. They will expect
smoke
another.
That is from the CTs. Shox is like peeking long around his lurk smoke, but no one's home.
Trying to force him onto a bit more of a wide angle there. Apex, meanwhile, on that B bomb site, still jumping for info, and Extrasalt are doing a decent job of denying it right now. A couple in connector, a couple very passive towards the B backyard, and it looks like B is where they want to finish. Flash towards Monster. They'll peer on out. Kyojin calls nobody home, and that could be bad info. That might leave 2 players from Vitality, being Masuda and Shox, just planted on this A side as the B execute comes in.
And they want to use Monster Tunnel. Oh, Kyojin got a lot of info there, trying to find some headshots. It's damage. Not enough, especially now OC's taken Apex out of the equation as well. Only Masuda super exposed on Heaven, and it does look heavenly. Extrasalt 4.
Oh,
it's going to be Shox maintaining that AWP as best he can. Fang is definitely no stranger to the W key, is he?
He's quick on it. Ooh, legs are spotted. I don't think Fang's seen much.
Look at him. He's so hungry for it. You won't jiggle it though, will you, Fang?
He knows he's here.
Oh, he is a threat. Constantly.
They're pushing him. They've got him locked in. Oh, that was JT's chance here. Shox might get away with this now. It has long to...
I reckon Sonic's got it.
Oh, he's so pinned.
Yes. Well played. Dude, Extrasalt, definitely not our team to be underestimated, not to be trifled with.
Yeah, good little chase there, and at a decent point to do so, because without that AWP, Vitality, they really don't have a lot going into round number 8. This was the opening kill onto ZywOo, just hiding in the shrubbery there. Bit of a peeping Tom old OC.
And you know why that boost is more effective than it meets the eye initially? Because you know, your first gut feeling is I'm super exposed. But the truth is that fight is really unfavorable for a CT. Anything in that front toilet angle, you're going to lose your head.
Yeah, it's very, very awkward fight right there. And, well, to take out ZywOo as the opening pick, that is huge.
Anti-eco previously was quite quick. Let's see if they try again, because Sonic and Fang do look like they've got a lot of intent towards short. Careful now, gentlemen. USP starting to try and pepper you. Swing from JT is important and already finds the first. Doesn't want to get a little too confident with it. That's 2 heads. Good shots onto ZywOo. He's gone. There's more, though, on the side. Take your time here as Kyojin meets his end. And last confirmed to wait towards that water position. Only losing the 1 casualty. Bomb down for an extra 300 for OC. Doesn't quite get it down, but there's Extrasalt regardless, extending their lead and doing so with 2 consecutive rounds. Haven't seen the CTs really, regardless of that 1v1, that OC 1v3 down to the 1v1.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of Extrasalt here. Now, as we mentioned earlier, for Vitality, this is only their 2nd map played since Kyojin has been in the team, right? Well, actually, that's not true. They played that last event with RPK, and then Kyojin stepped in.
He's been scrimming with them in the interim, though.
Yeah, so it's very difficult, first of all, to tell what we're going to get out of a player like Kyojin. You would assume somebody who can plug into RPK's shoes, so more of a tank position, right? We talk about as an anchor. You
That's
you
how
wind him up and he gets you a couple kills.
That's how it's been described, yeah. I mean, you know, when people were kind of questioning why he, of all the names in the French scene.
It was role-based, right?
Yeah, entirely role-based. At least that's the insight we've got from Vitality and their staff.
Well, ZywOo's been forced back again here, right? And if we take a bit of a look at the minimap, it is a passive stance from Vitality. No sewer control, no presence towards long, nobody up in the bathrooms. ZywOo's the most forward member on that A bomb site as OC and Co continue just clawing back all that real estate. Masuda and Shox right now are in swing on that B side as well, and it is just Kyojin being left with so much responsibility. If they keep going back to this B bomb site and testing Kyojin and he's left in anchor positions and he's not getting a kill, that's what Vitality are used to, RPK getting a kill. So we have to keep our eyes on how long they leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, this is such an isolated position. How often have I seen players flashed and killed? Doesn't matter. Kyojin good for 2. Wow, and a smoke arrives from his teammates as well, perfectly locking the door behind the 2 casualties, Sonic and JT, 2 of the South African members of the Extra Salt squad. And so it's down to the Americas.
Time's the problem here. They can still get in. Need to go now.
Marky's on no, it's on short. OC's missed his shot, and Masuda should wrap this up. Fang and Marky giving it everything she's got. 10 seconds, he'd need the frag now. He'd need the plant in 3, 2, and 1. It does go down, can't be contested, or it can with a nice topspin nade from ZywOo from the top rope. Vitality back on the board, just about keeping their heads above water. Those CT finances are being tested in these trials.
Yeah, this is the thing. If they keep coming in late and making sure 2 or less players are surviving here, we talk about the magic number being 3, right? It becomes much more difficult on that CT side to drop guns across. Right now, ZywOo and Shox can drop rifles, but it means they won't be able to buy any extra nades. Kyojin should just be able to buy them, but it might be a FAMAS. So you can see just how the tables are not quite set just yet.
Didn't get to make my point, but with this perfect replay, I think it will be a good time to make it, which is that on that jail position, you are fully gambling. Like, you are overcommitted to that fight to the point where you are the only way in which you have an advantage is if they aren't pre-aiming that position. And often we see flashes. How many times have I seen someone on that jail position, blind, they hold down mouse 1, the spray is lost, and they are 2.
Yeah, I think that it can work in a couple of different ways, right? But the way that situation, if a flash came over with no smoke there, you bang on. You're almost kind of hoping they come through a smoke with a flash in that situation. The buyers are back out for Vitality, but yeah, Extra Salt, they just win this one. They'll break that cash.
Bit of aggression out of ZywOo. Plays anti for the first. Looking to peek into OC. He was there. No contact found. Oh, hello. JT reacts in time. That's a crucial headshot. Apex could have found an early man advantage for this CT side that's desperate to string 2 rounds together. We haven't seen Vitality win 2 CT rounds in succession yet. Prior to or after that pistol and its second.
They're taking some territory back off that death.
Yeah, they'll be rotating Shox quickly if Masuda and Kyo call this clear.
Then we're going to keep pushing here. This is very risky, but it's a play they need to make.
So fast behind them. ZywOo's going to send them back down the stairs, and JT's the next. He answers the call.
He's not going to expect another here, surely.
Seems to be. He's head on a swivel. He's looking the right way and gets Kyojin's push.
They can go back to B now.
They certainly can, but will they? Fang so pushed up, keeps Shox on his toes. The bomb's so committed, it's long. It could not have been a longer rotate all the way back to B. JT's going to be ahead of the pack. Shox is there already. This is interesting. 40 seconds. JT's going to be loud about this.
Oh, Shox is here in this.
Yeah. And Z was on the way as well. They'll hold short. Shox responsible for Monster. This is a great setup. I'm not sure Extra Salt are anticipating this presence already on site. No, he's just going to hold it. OC's on the bomb unless JT can be the bodyguard. He's not there in time. Swing, important, finds the head, anticipating the AWP. Anticipating, but not ready for ZywOo. Very quick on the trigger. And his 10th frag found, as well as the 5th for Vitality.
That was a great round from JT. What did he get? 4 kills in that one right there? He got Apex to kick things off. Then got the 2 guys coming through Connector, gets the trade kill, and almost sets himself up for the ace. That would have been one of the best rounds I think I've seen JT play. The in-game leader.
Bang.
Showing up in a big way here. Some nice shots.
That jump really did cost Apex. That was greedy.
Yeah, I think shooting on the jump. Yeah. As soon as he sees him staring, I was like, well, I guess I'm dead either way. Yeah, imagine. That was another close round. So the money's still really not built for Vitality here. They are scrapping together another buy, and so are Extra Salt, Deagles, Galils.
This is where, like, this is the break point, right? If either team is about to pull away, it's whoever jostles for control and wins. Galil's, Deagles, Tech 9s. Extra Salt have put everything on the line here.
Taking a bit of pace out of this one, right? And they're getting a lot of respect. So there's no huge push coming in from A. They haven't taken control of Sewer just yet either. Just waiting behind this monster smoke. And this looks like it's going to be just a contact play.
Flash is good. So it's the frag. Masuta there to pick up the pieces and does so with ease. More swinging out. A nice headshot finds JT. 3v3. Fang, a crucial duel now. If he could just find the head of Shox, and he has.
Huge shot.
M4 found, and now the round as well, starting to fall apart for Vitality. Fang going long. This is big. If he can take that space before Zywoo can fill the gap, he'll be able to walk up on this AWPer. Boosted now, and that's perfect from Zywoo. The fact he checks completely nullifies the advantage that once held in the Extra Salt hands. He's doing everything to delay this rotate. Gray screen is your only option.
Oh, I like this. They're just going to stand and wait in that smoke. I don't know if they're going to creep through before it fades, but they're running out of time. Inching forward, and Zywoo's given up the sight. This extra smoke on OC, if this denies a key piece of real estate here, bank or that drop-down position, they might be able to set up for this Extra Salt.
Oh, smoke's on the site. The wall bang. This is the only way. And he's not going to hit the first. No, but the second does on the retreat. Bombs down. It's enough for OC to work with. Apex. Spotted out, knows where they're both coming from. OC has to try and hunt this duel. Apex is ready though, sharp as ever, puts the 6th on the board for Vitality. It was Zywoo's delaying, Apex working together in a nice unit. It was Masuta as well who actually managed to deter them from being in the first place.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there that they, in that situation, you understand why they're smoking the bomb spot, right? You don't know where the CT is defending from exactly. If he peered out long while the defender's trying to cover one of the other positions, bomb dropped around, done anyway. So at least they guarantee the plant in this scenario. And I like it from Extra Salt. They're not forcing the issue. They push in, they get a couple of nice trades onto B. They're trying to play the mid round. This is an unfortunate death for Sonic there, if we're being real, right? Like, it's just a Zywoo moment. Zywoo rounds are going to happen. And then Apex finishing things off onto OC. If he didn't flub his first, he gives himself a real shot in that one-on-one.
Big shout out to Fang as well, but not only finding that frag, but just knowing he had to take space. Like, he's already getting quite switched on to this very advanced European meta. Oh, Kyojin unloads his mag and combined with Masuta just sends this Tech 9 back to spawn. That's the end of that. Nice and quick. The quickest round we've seen so far here on Overpass, but it does put Vitality within that 7-5. They're almost winning out the half now.
Yeah, this is looking much better here for Vitality. They were able to withstand all of those buys. That was the thing. Extra Salt were threatening throughout, and then they even got themselves into a position with that last round where, sure, it was just a B rush, but it was pistol upgrades. Still a difficult round to deal with. Heads up CS here, and they knock them down. But we get back underway with the AK-47s, and for Extra Salt, they can still break this bank, Alex. Take a quick look at Vitality's cash. At the moment, it's just Apex with 5k, Kyojin with 3.8. So a round here for Extra Salt could still be huge in this first half.
A new call for the CT setup as well. Double long. Enables you to get very early info when you want it, right? Shock can push in, call playground clear, and that 3-man stack from B is immediately justified. The gap is underpass to Banana.
It's all on the timing here, right? Apex has just rotated back to deal with that gap you were talking about. So the gap that Extra Salt had is slowly closing, not completely.
But Zywoo holding this angle is very potent. Apex is passive, Banana is still the gap. You really don't know what's around the corner. And a Zywoo warp is going to be very, very destructive. He's even advancing. Shox is too, coming in behind them. It's all going to be about timing now. If OC's the last one in with the bomb on his back, it could really be around Ender. Maybe Apex does it all on his own. Trades into the site. Zywoo's on a very fast flank here, and that's the bomb.
Hello, everyone.
Spotted, Fang down. Marky next victim. A missed shot from Zywoo. He has to push the issue here, Marky. He's got 2 to contend with, trying desperately, but Zywoo's so ready. Only 2 remain. 1 spotted, the other swings out. OC's doing his best, as was Sonic. Was past tense. Courtesy of Kyojin. Good shots, can't transfer. There's another for the French.
All right, well, another good round there from Vitality, right? And I love that play. It's about knowing which puzzle piece that you're working with there. Like you mentioned, that gap, they gave it up. And it was fantastic for them because now the T's, they have to worry about not only the flank coming through from bathrooms, long is still a question mark because they never cleared that angle out, and they're focusing on the rotations coming through sight. So well played there from Vitality. The plan from Extra Salt right now with the loss bonus where it is, we will be seeing another buy coming through. So the AK's around, no AWP for OC still, and some light util, right? We're talking flash smoke on a few. We've only got 2 Molotovs in play. There's not a single HE for those dunk nades onto the B bomb site with the barrels position or up close and personal to Monster. Extra Soul, I feel like they're worth another round in this first half here. They've been looking pretty threatening.
Yeah. You see if they can make it work. Super light on util. 1 smoke, probably for heaven. Maybe for sight. Molotov for barrels, couple of flashes over. Sonic's got the molly lined up. Short's going to be held, the door's blown off. Shock's going to provide support if they want to go short side. Fang has got that smoke for heaven. Oh, Kyojin, again, persistent on the angle, gets 2. Just on the slither gap, and the spray from Apex is good as well. The round is lost before they even see a CT. Oh, catastrophe for Extra Salt. And there's more through the smoke. We are going to have a perfect round here from the CTs where they haven't seen any of the players they've killed other than OC. Kyojin just working on a little slither gap, trying to jump into the line. Shocks can't believe his luck. 10 frags found for him, but also 9 for Vitality. They are starting to really level this out.
What do you think about what Shocks has done with his hair?
It's cool.
Yeah.
You know, like he's always had kind of the anime protagonist vibe.
Yeah.
But now he's fully committed to it.
He's completely embraced it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Extra Salt, I felt like they're probably worth another. I don't know if they're going to get there, right? We are going to see primarily Galil's purchased up, 4 of which utility in a similar spot as it was last round. Vitality of, since they got rid of those double orbs, been looking pretty good.
I'd love to see a round that reminds me that OC's a prominent rifle presence as well.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's the one with the AK. He's got no nades. His only purpose here is to kill. That's his only intent. Look at Shox' info. You cheeky bastards. I was going to be getting all of the info that he has to rotate.
Yep, you've crossed. Come on in.
Okay, but now the fact that they've lost Apex does mean Zai was going to be at a bit of a sticky spot. Marky will hear the rotate as well.
Oh, Fang's aware.
Okay. Ready for long. Keeping them busy. The rotate's coming in, but the bomb's going B. This is actually perfect.
Such
Vitality
an awkward fight.
Convinced. And Marky's information is enough to get them complete control of the site. For the first time this entire half, Extra Salt have completely fooled Vitality. They're boosting as well. This is very nice. They have to find an advantage. It can't just be numbers. The weapons don't favor them. The bomb now does. Marky boosted up. Fang is still long. Good spot, Chad. Zaiwu's still hunting for him. He's on the wrong side of the map. And Marky.
Oh, no!
Tame the spray, Marky!
No.
He's been punished by the no-scope. Surely not the round. No, he can't afford to lose it like this. They did all the hard work, and Fang was the one that was so disconnected from the pack. Now there's a molly on his spot. He can't even contest the defuse. Go on. Yes, no, little to the right. Can't do it. 10-5. And that is a catastrophe. Extra Soul, that one was almost a guarantee. It's 10-5 on the half. We'll be right back.
ask if we could talk, but then say nothing. Maybe you just had too much to say. Cause when you call me up, you just want one thing. And maybe in the end you'll get your way. But I just wanna know, oh, 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 yeah, if we should take it slow, oh, 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 yeah. I just wanna show ya, I'd do anything for you, girl. I just wanna know, oh, 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 yeah. I just wanna know. We just need to stop and take a moment to slow things down, work this out.
Well, we are back in action with the 10-5 half favoring Vitality. It's our second day of play for DreamHack Masters Spring 2021. The time is, it's about 2 p.m, so you're probably munching into your lunch, having a snack, maybe even starting your first of your 2.5 liters a day. Stay hydrated, gang. 1xBet believes Vitality has this one in the bag, and we're ready to see if that pistol round gives extra salt a bit of a leg up into this one. I say we. I'm not alone. My name is Machine, and I'm joined by Chad Spoonge Birchall.
Part-time commentator, part-time air conditioner repairman.
Did you get it?
Nah, I turned it off. It might fix itself. So if there's any background noise, everybody, that's our fault. It gets hot in this little fishbowl of a room.
Okay, well, OC's actually struggled to connect any of the dots on his initial exchange, and Zywoo's not going to bend the knee. He wants in, strafing in. Fang, that's the find he needed. 2-head, 3, in fact, for the CTs early. Problems now, bomb loose, Apex long. He's going to be hunted down, and that's Fang with his second. Make it third, actually. Solid start. Canadian puts himself in good stead to convert. Only Shocks, they can double peek here on the fight. He'll tuck in, perhaps, on the walk-up. Sonic's ready for that double fight. As soon as Marky confirms he's got contact, Sonic's there for the headshot.
Oh, simple as you like there. Clean that one up. A very important pistol round for extra salt. Need to win one of them in the series. And I always shed a tear when I see Zywoo die first. As part of a rush, right? If he dies first with an AWP and he's picking somewhere, yeah, that's all right. But when I see him die first as part of a rush, I'm like, someone else. Just give your life. Give your life for Zywoo.
He was the first one in. Yeah, he was.
All right, here we go. We're underway, and we got the Team Vitality Classic Force Buy. And the reason I say the Classic Force Buy is because Apex, he loves the old Scout on these rounds.
Doesn't he?
One of the weapons he's roaming around with on the Forces. Now, on the other side of things, Extra Salt have gone heavy into rifles. We've got 3 Fammies and an M4A4. Here's the man in question with the Scout, just scoped, running, leading the charge. He's loving it. An entry fragger of old turned in-game leader. Apex, Zywoo, Kyojin, they'll take their way up long. They have some light util here. They've gotten control of this very quickly. Masuda working Fountain and Shocks.
Why do I feel like
up.
Vitality are about to win this round?
I'm kind of with you. If they keep going through long, there's a massive gap right here. OC and Fang are more committed towards the bathrooms and the connector. And, well, that third man to rotate back. Oh, Fang, the timing on this. Oh, Fang.
Oh. Okay, they're slipping the net.
He's looked a few times and they're actually
passed.
He's
got his back turned.
No.
They've only got one kit. JT's on his way with it. And Zywoo hits the first bullet out of his deagle. Problems now. Straight away, the bomb is down and the save call. Is it going to be made? JT, he doesn't want to let this one go.
Oh, Fang's all the way back around towards T-stairs. The Shocks are still waiting for him here.
Yeah, that's just going to be more frustration for Fang. Body shots is all it requires. His weapons now all laden all over Overpass. You just don't want to give him a full weapon set for free. You don't.
Yeah, considering it's Famouses and the M4, right? They probably should just hold on to this.
They're going for it. And immediately losing head. Zywoo 2 now on the deagle. Time very sensitive. He's lost all of his teammates and he'll lose all of his weapons as well. Chad Birchall with more.
It's practically a clean round as well, only losing one player in that type of a force buy. It's crazy how Vitality just able to get past the defenses like that. And I don't just mean up long. I mean that timing for Fang, it couldn't have been any worse, right? You could see we had his POV looking down towards connector, pivoting back up. Yeah, he's got 2 places to watch. OC, the poor man, he's dealing with long in this situation, doesn't realize no matter what happens in that duel with Zywoo, he is dead a split second later regardless. And there's Zywoo just popping off with a little bit more. So easy stuff for Vitality as they stretch their legs up to 11 rounds now. Extra Salt Well, they haven't completely forced. It's going to be some Deagles for 4, P250 for OC, and Fang's about to be dead again.
Needs the perfect head, can't. ZywOo provides instead. This was Extra Salt's pick as well. That pistol win would have put them in such good stead had they converted. Instead, though, a double deeg from ZywOo and immediately just down in the dumps. Early man disadvantage. Deagles aren't going to get you far.
Would like to see a bit more from Marky here in this second half. Well, then here we go. Now we're talking. It is a 3-on-3. The bomb is still all the way back towards spawn. No guaranteed real estate here for Vitality that they're aware of. Rotation coming in back towards the B site from a couple of the C team members. And they might get their forces in the right place at the right time. Ish.
Yeah.
Ish.
They're super non-committal.
And that might pay off, right? We still have 40 seconds left. Molotov towards barrels, that's like a clear indication that they're coming. The flashes now, well, that sells it.
God, FAMAS first Deagle, it's certainly not a guarantee. Now he's taking the head off of Apex. The conversation gets a little more interesting. 25 to get the bomb down. Shox provides the first, and JT with just 1 HP, losing his teammate and the round in the process. Repositioning, hoping for a lucky head. Shox has put himself into such good stead that the wide swing is required. ZywOo will be able to provide the overwatch unless he loses his life. 1 HP in a dream, bro. It would have to be something quite absurd. And yeah, baiting the shots, he's doing everything right. Forces ZywOo onto notice, but a nice reposition. Puts Vitality's 12th on the board. So we're going to be seeing the margin for error significantly reduced.
Yeah, especially when we get into those weapon rounds, right?
Yeah.
Extra Salt can go for another one of those like Deagle purchases if they would like, and then buy in that next round. OC's obviously going to get that AWP up as quickly as possible. But the scoreline will be most likely 13-6. As Extra Salt, we're seeing what they're purchasing in. There's a flash coming onto the floor. You've got a P250 with a smoke for Marky, a couple more P250s for Fang and Sonic there, a little bit of a late bite. But all in all, this one is looking like it has Vitality's name written all over it. Flash, they've gobbled that one up. It was just a simple flash, a single flash, and well, 3 players are ready to deal with it. Marky's stuck on this B bomb site. He's about to be dead meat. Well, he's a bit of a nuisance, but he's the only one here. There's nobody else to bait for him. There's nobody else to try and draw the fire. That smoke is just like, okay, it's a beacon.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Look at him there, poor soul. No, Misuta can't believe his luck. Smiling as he refreshes his HLTV page after the eco bash. Ooh, yes. 4. Back in Yanko's day, they were called an Eco Cobra.
Yeah, they even hissed.
They did?
Yeah. Let's get some people out there with the mop and bucket, try and clean up those eco kills. You had some people that were too hungry. You know, you couldn't put a leash on them. You're like, all right, guys, we're going to play passive this round. We don't want. They're up mid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just fighting.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Fur was one of those players where I'm pretty sure Fallen many times just said, hey, dude, if you could just stay, like, let's draw a line party, and you could just stay there.
That's pretty good for us. That works for me.
Yeah.
Don't know if it works for you. Let us know.
Let us know. Fill us in.
Well, the guns are back out. OC's got his AWP. It's not even a glass cannon. The guy's got lucky Kevlar alongside. Lots of,
okay.
yeah, this looks a lot like B. They're priming a B here. ZywOo's just heading back with the bomb. So they've called off. So it looked like they wanted to head towards that B bomb site. A lot of utility was dumped.
I think the cue was that smoke onto the short pipe. Just immediately saying, okay, we will complete this strategy unless we lose, and CTs have made it clear they're going aggressive water.
And they've rinsed a lot of their utility early. 1:20 left on the clock, only 1 smoke remaining here. So Vitality, they're in a dream world right now.
Good point. OC's actually really locked into long. By choosing this position, we'll take a look at the setup, of course, elsewhere up towards water. But as I was saying, he's tucked into the toilet side. So if he loses Fang, if he loses toilet control, his opportunities for retreat are going to be completely gone. Here he's about to be
he's locked in already.
on an island. He's got no options for retreat. He has to. The only way he can get out of this is with bullets. High, nice control. He's evaded the spray. A second chance though goes flat. Kyojin a bit trigger happy. Nearly puts one into ZywOo. That would not have gone down well. Fang tucked in. JT ready to support. Needs to be taking first contact here. JT, get your nades out. You need to draw fire. Fang, set up for success.
Oh, no.
Jesus, tames the beast. 3 on long, and that's a quick opening from ZywOo. Smokes the cross to perfection. Fang, they know where you are, and a bankside plant. This spells trouble. Above the smoke. Nice find. Sai was doing a lot of work for Vitality here, but Marky's the one to best him. 2-on-2. Time-sensitive mission. No kit either. Marky has been quiet, now can contribute. Both of them coming in from this bank side.
It's not planted for them, and they both left the site.
Yeah, you'd think a little tickle would go a long way. Not holding it.
Oh, they're so worried about
They're forcing the fight. Yeah, look at them. They're like, this is a bankside plant. It made no sense. Vitality defy all logic. Playing the after plant, unable to stop that defuse, and it completely gets under Extra Salt's skin.
Yeah, I think a smoke and a kit, and there's a whole different scenario right there, isn't there? So Extra Salt just
the audacity.
losing complete track of them here. And yeah, you're right. It is pretty ridiculous that Vitality get the plant down that side and then evacuate. There's no real plan. Having to think on the fly, and well, it works. 14-6 right here. Back down to the Pistols. Extra Salt to defend against the 15th. We'll need to hope that both those grenades purchased in by Fang and Sonic land exactly where they're designed. Well, I think they landed exactly where they're designed. Nobody was home to receive, so no damage done, and B is already under pressure.
Okie dokie, that's an Apex special. You got any more for us, Marky? You might have to provide another head. He's hit the body, and that's all he gets.
Okay, well, let's call this one 15, shall we? Fang and Sonic, they were the ones with the nades over towards A. They have to rotate in, see if they can get an exit. You know, an AK wouldn't go awry right now, would it? You know, get that one-shot headshot potential.
Chad, do you know what the word is used for design of flags?
Design of flags.
It's like vexology or something,
okay.
Vexiology. Either way, I think Canada and South Africa are like right up there in terms of cool flags.
All right.
Like the UK, super busy. You know, I'm sure there's, you know,
lots of lines on there.
There's a lot of reasons. It's all of the people that united into the kingdom. I get it.
Okay.
But
mine's just got a lot of stars on it.
Yours is all right. Yeah, you've got like a micro Union Jack in there.
And just some stars. Yeah,
but
some
the
interesting
maple
ones.
leaf. Look
the
at
Japanese
the
flag. You seen the Japanese flag?
Yeah, of course.
That's just the dot, isn't it?
It's minimalist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Whereas I'd say, you know, the French flag, it's got a lot of history to it, but they did just put 3 colors together.
I think that's what most of the world did, right? We like these colors the most.
Yeah.
We're going to put this on our flag.
So that's red, blue, and white. 15-6.
Yeah, a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
This one here is difficult. This is Extra Salt, like going up against a Vitality who we knew not a lot about, but this is the Vitality playing like we expect, especially with Zai with 23 kills to his name.
I don't know. I'm of the camp to believe that this could have been a much more competitive Overpass if a couple more of those breakpoint rounds in that first half went the way of Extra Salt. That OC clutch is one. Marky shuts down 2 members of Vitality. That could and would be enough, unless Apex and Masuta have got more in the tank. He's so low, but 10 HP in a dream. 2 from short side. Apex to plant. He's the full HP member, which isn't particularly favorable, especially now OC's managed to catch Masuta in the cross. Okay, loads of time for Apex to work his magic. Not known to be an AWP player. Would require a blunder out of Extra Salt, and not gonna happen. Okay. A 7th found, but they are going to have to go on another 8-round run if they want to pick this up. All doubt zone, no doubt about it. Oh, just repeating myself in different words.
No doubt,
however,
no doubt about it.
No doubt.
There ain't no doubt. I get knocked down. I've got a lot of songs in my head today. It's a party up there. I don't know what's happening.
I decided
think it's Friday.
My entire generation were raised on the Shrek soundtrack.
Okay.
And I think that's where a large majority of our Orvorns come from.
See what you did there.
He's in. Good grief. All right, Marky's ready to fight. Oh my lord, a quick adjustment. Good heads. Sonic's down though, and so is the site. Shox is already just ratting on the rotate, and now a very early man disadvantage for Extra Salt for the map. Best of 3 for the life at DreamHack Spring. Just OC in a 1v3. Look at Zywoo's position. It's a round winner. It's a game winner. And there you have it, folks. Vitality 1-0 up in pursuit of glory and survival in the lower bracket. Extra Salt now have to defend their honor on Vitality's pick. We'll be back after the break with the analyst.